कैसे तेरा भजन करूं, ये मन बड़ा चंचल है। कैसे तेरा भजन करूं, ये मन बड़ा चंचल है। कैसे तेरा भजन करूं, ये मन बड़ा चंचल है। सब गाओ। कैसे तेरा भजन करूं, जितना इसे समझाऊं, जितना इसे समझाऊं, राधे जितना इसे समझाऊं। क्या करूं किशोरी जी, उतना ही मचल जाए, उतना ही मचल जाए। पर फिर भी आप कृपा करो, राधे तेरे चरणों की, ओ श्यामा तेरे चरणों की, हाँ राधे तेरे चरणों की, ओ श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। ओ गर धूल जो मिल जाए, गर धूल जो मिल जाए, तो सच कहता हूँ बस मेरी राधे, सच कहता हूँ बस। ओ तकदीर बदल जाए, तकदीर बदल जाए, ओ राधे तेरे चरणों की, ओ श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना, नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना। हे बरसाने वाली, हे बांके बिहारी, तेरे नाम की माला तो दिन में एक बार नहीं उठा पाते, और इन हाथों से सुबह से शाम तक न जाने कितने गलत काम कर देते। वाणी से तेरा नाम गा नहीं पाते, पर इस वाणी से न जाने कितना कितना गंदा बोल जाते। परंतु हे युगल सरकार, हम एक बात जानते हैं, और यही बात हमको हिम्मत देती है क्या, कि प्रभु हमारे अंदर अपराध करने की इतनी सामर्थ्य नहीं है जितना कृपा बरसाने की सामर्थ्य आपके अंदर है। हमारे अंदर गलतियां करने का उतना शायद हौसला नहीं है जितना क्षमा करने की शक्ति आपके अंदर है। आप तो करुणा निधान, क्योंकि दीन बंधु सुन दुख भयो, भक्त वत्सल सुन त्रास। प्रभु हमने जब आपका नाम सुना ना, आप दीन बंधु हो, तो हमको बड़ा दुख हुआ। दुख इस बात का नहीं कि आप दीन बंधु हो, दुख इस बात का कि अगर आप दीन बंधु हो तो हमारे अंदर तो दीनता का नामो निशान नहीं। अगर आप दीन बंधु हो यानी हमको तो मिल नहीं सकते, क्योंकि हमारे अंदर दीनता नहीं है, हम तो महाअभिमानी। फिर हमने एक और आपका नाम सुना, भक्त वत्सल। ये नाम सुनकर तो प्रभु और भी दिल टूट गया। क्यों? क्योंकि भक्ति का तो हमारे अंदर लेश भी नहीं। कैसे मिलोगे हमें? फिर हमने आपका एक नाम सुना, अधम उदाहरण। आप तो अधमों पर भी कृपा करते हो। ये नाम सुनते ही हिम्मत हो गई, और हे राधा रानी, हे बांके बिहारी, हम आपके चरणों में आ गए। क्योंकि अगर अधमों पर कृपा कर सकते हो तो अधमों में नंबर 1 मैं ही हूं। हिम्मत हो गई, अधमों में पहला नाम हमारा ही। दीन बंधु सुन दुख भयो, भक्त वत्सल सुन त्रास। पर अधम उदाहरण जब सुनो, तो मैं आयो तेरे पास, मैं आयो तेरे पास। तेरे पास मैं आया इसीलिए ओ राधे तेरे चरणों की, ओ श्यामा तेरे चरणों की, राधे तेरे चरणों की, श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। ओ नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना, नजरों से गिराना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना। ओ नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना। नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना। ओ नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना। नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे जो भी सजा देना। क्योंकि प्यारे नजरों से जो गिर जाए, नजरों से जो गिर जाए, ओ नजरों से जो गिर जाए, नजरों से जो गिर जाए, वो मुश्किल ही संभल पाए, मुश्किल ही संभल पाए, ओ मुश्किल ही संभल पाए, मुश्किल ही संभल। इसलिए कृपा करो ओ राधे तेरे चरणों की, ओ श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। ओ गर धूल जो मिल जाए, गर धूल जो मिल, हे राधा रानी ओ राधे तेरे चरणों की, ओ श्यामा तेरे चरणों की, ओ राधे तेरे चरणों की, राधे तेरे चरणों। थोड़ा भाव से झूमते हुए राधे। जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है, राधे इस जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना। सब गाना राधे इस जीवन में ओ बस एक तमन्ना है, राधे इस बस एक तमन्ना है, ओ राधे इस जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है, ओ राधे जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है, ओ राधे इस जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है, राधे। सब गाना बस एक तमन्ना है। हे किशोरी जी, हालांकि हम इतनी बड़ी कृपा के लायक तो नहीं, पर अगर तुम लायक, क्योंकि हम लायक हो न हो आप लायक बना देती हो। अब हम इसके लायक हो न हो आप बना देना। हे बरसाने वाली, हे बांके बिहारी, एक ही तमन्ना, तुम सामने हो मेरे।
All right, hopefully you can hear me. Yo, 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 it's your boy, HP Maharaja. Thank you for joining the stream here today. It's another beautiful day out here in Phoenix. Yesterday it was actually storming, but you know, we're living our best lives. We're ready to do some work today. Today is August 20th. And you know, I'm going to start by singing actually. Just started off a little bit different today. It started off by singing a little bit. Singing one of my favorite garbas, really. Has to do with Krishna, you know, because I'm a big follower. We say Jai Shri Krishna in the Gujarati culture. So it's all about Krishna. So here it goes. Marate chitno chore re maro savariyo. Marate chitno chore re maro savariyo. Hey, jevo Radha ne nandno kishore, evo maro savariyo. Marate chitno chore re maro savariyo. So one of my favorite garbas or ras to sing. It's a great stanza there. Anyway, so you got a little bit of me singing garba, so boom, check marked. As you can see, I dropped my schedule in the chat. I just didn't have time to type it up and put it up here, but just so you know, basically, obviously we're going to start with Maharaja Motivation of the Day. I have a really good topic today and really put you in the right frame of mind. And then we'll obviously got a bunch of Ramilo work to do. And then we want to talk about NFL preseason. Today we have 2 games, so that'll be interesting and exciting. And then I want to take you behind the scenes on what it takes to make a Maharaja record, right? How do I make a song? Like what goes into that process? And we're going to try to make it live. I don't know how much I'll be able to record because I still got to write lyrics and stuff, but I'll show you the beat picking kind of process so you know how that works. And then, you know, if we do have time, then we'll work on finishing, or actually starting my England vlog, because I did take 2 weeks in England. So I have so much footage that needs to be edited, but I just never find the time to sit down and edit. As you know, if you've ever experienced, you know, Adobe Premiere Pro is what I use, but any editing software, it takes time, energy, effort. You have to pick the right songs. You have to pick the right things that won't get blocked on YouTube, and then you have to adjust things. You have to make it hype. Then you have to make a trailer, right? Because nobody's going to watch a 3-hour vlog most times, you know? And so to get them excited, you have to build like a trailer, which is like 3 to 5 minutes. And so all these little, you know, outputs that you have to take into consideration. So, you know, there's all these things. But anyways, without further ado, again, thank you to everybody who joins the streams. Thank you to everybody who supports these streams. I don't post these on Instagram every day, so, you know, not everybody knows when I'm streaming. I should have a proper schedule as I get more in the rhythm. Obviously, today is day 8 of me streaming, so that's a good thing. You know, but as I get more attuned, more accustomed, and you know, doing more of these on a consistent basis, which, you know, I've been pretty consistent until up to day 8, which is today. We'll continue to keep you know, delivering on that aspect. Let me just close my door because my robot mop is going ham, so you're probably hearing that in the background or whatever. We can also turn the light on, I think, a little bit. Yeah, so it like illuminates the place. Madhav Gamakar says, what's up? Another day, another stream. That's right. Another day, another stream. We're live. We're staying consistent, like I was mentioning. At some point, I will have to come up with like a proper schedule so I clock in and clock out at the same time every day. But today it just happens to be a little bit earlier because I just had more time and no meetings from my full-time job. So That's why I'm here. But yeah, I'll come up with some kind of schedule to go through with all of that. Yeah, that's it. So I put some of the schedule here on the chat so you can see some of the items that I'll probably be working on. Interestingly enough, the first thing I'm going to be doing is this. Is some of this tech work. So let me change to my screen. Okay, it's gone. That's weird. I need to get these hot keys and all that set up, but for right now, let's see what I can do. Okay. So here we have it. I accomplished a lot actually last night. Not in the whole infrastructure side of things, but I do have this ticket set up with the Vercel PR preview. So I have detailed it down in this ticket, so we'll send it for it to be done. But I've developed some new features. Actually, that's what I want to show. I want to show some of the features that are live now that weren't available, and maybe you guys can give me some input or whatever, but I think these are super valuable. The first thing is we've added a shop. And so that's the cool thing is that, because we were talking about it a couple of days on the stream, we're like, oh, what's the revenue stream look like and what are these calculations? And I realized like we're missing a big opportunity in enabling merchandise to be sold, right? So we have like I Love Garba shirts, for example, and several other shirt concepts like 100% Gujarati, or even the shirt that you see me wearing here, Eat, Sleep, Garba, Repeat, right? Something simple like that, but people will, be proud to wear it if they're, oh, like now it's Garba season, I want to rep my culture or whatever. So, and dandias and things like that, and we want to be able to ship it. So, interestingly enough, I was able to build this whole feature, or not me, the Claude agent was, but it's kind of cool because now people can go and shop for it, they can view it, they can, we have this feature where it's like bulk ordering. So if they order 3 or more shirts, it becomes cheaper, right? Because the shipping itself for a small product is pretty much stays the same. So we'd rather move more product to our customers. And so, if they end up buying 6, then you can see like they're eventually going to save a lot more money. They can see, it pushes them, add 6 more, and then they can just click and it goes straight there, and they can buy 12 shirts, save a bunch of money, $11.99 each, and yeah, and just so you know, these shirts to print and acquire cost roughly around, I want to say, maybe $3 landed, and then to do the design and all that, maybe an extra $2 and some labor. So you're probably looking at like $5 to make a shirt, and then we sell them for, the cheapest we have is $11.99. RC10080 says, yo! Shout out to RC10080. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the stream. Yo, right back at you. It's fantastic to see you join the stream. I'm just going through several different things. If you want to know what's on the schedule today for the Maharaja stream, you can view it in the, I don't know if it's this side, the chat, or this side. But yeah, RC10080 says, yes, sir, let's grind. You already know, that's what I like to hear, That's what I like to hear. More like Claude agents grinding, but, the game has changed dramatically. Like, I just don't, software engineering itself has completely been revolutionized with Claude and Claude Code and all that. But anyway, so we created this feature. I was demoing this feature yesterday, went live, the Romilo shop went live, and now, the only thing that's left to do is that we need to be able to market it to our customers. So actually, we now have, and I don't know if I'm able to show this, let me just make sure I'm not like exposing customer data, and then I can see if, You know what? Let me share let me share this stream on my Instagram with this amazing merch opportunity. People be like, what is that? You know? I love Garba. Done. Let me post this thing. Get people on this stream. I actually have to find this stream. But yeah, we have, let me see how many users we have. We have 1,577 users on the platform right now. So, and that number, like, we still got to add the users that we've had from last year. But we get new users registering every day. So that's like the good thing about this. I can't really share some sales data and all that because that's kind of private to each organizer, but just gives you an idea, like if we can just market this, right? So the next ticket I would write in Linear is on the, I think really on the admin side is email, which is shop opening email. So as an admin and owner of Ramiro, we just launched the shop on our website, which will include things to buy such as I Heart Garba shirts, Dandias, other shirts, other Garba related merch, etc. Hoodies, etc. I want you to design a high converting email in the top 1% of conversion emails in e-commerce for merch, guys, and add it to an admin campaign capability to blast to all users on the platform. This email should include some of the items from our shop, so that with images, so that they I gotta post it. Hang on one second. There's so much stuff to do. Here, let me ask you a question. How many hours of real work do you get done in a day? I really want to know. Is people say 8 hours, like seriously 8 hours, 6 hours? I want to know if it's just 2 hours or less than 2 hours, or you're doing 10 plus hours. Vote in the poll. I just launched a poll. Everybody vote in the poll. How many hours of real work do you get done in a day? Like legit, productive, outcome producing. So anyways, this email should include some items from our shop with images so that they feel appealing for someone to click the email and visit the shop to buy the item. If they click on certain items, it should direct them directly to the item product page on the website, so they can quickly add to cart and purchase. Yeah, I think this would be pretty valuable. And it's not a high priority, so just create it. See, like I get rid of some tickets, then I add tickets. All right, so we got less than 2 hours. Hey man, that's great. I like the comment. RC10080 has the number one. What is this? Top fan. RC, yeah, apparently he's the top fan of the day. Anyone saying over three is inefficient? Yeah, you know what? You're right. If you're using Claude and you're saying you're working actually more than 3 hours, like you're not leveraging tools enough. Now, I guess on the other side is, you know, if you are doing, like, I'm sure you know, if you are doing the hardcore construction work, the real manly work, it's not, you know, you do spend more than 8 hours hammering away, ripping shit up, putting flooring down, painting. That stuff you can't do it under 3 hours. So I guess it just depends what you're trying to do. So anyway, so that's kind of cool. We added that ticket in there. Oh yeah, I was explaining all the features. So we got this I Love Garba tee, which is kind of nice. They can, you know, pick their size and whatever, add to cart. What does buy it now do? Oh yeah, see, immediately goes to checkout. I've also like indicated to them that they can, what's it called? This has to be like a Shopify feel. So I feel like if it is a Shopify feel, then people will be like, what's it called? More used to checking out in that flow, right? So that's why you see it's simple. It's add to cart, boom. And then you see large, small. So if they wanted to add multiple sizes, they're able to do that. They're able to remove things from the cart. So all this functionality is built. And even on the back end, we have like tax configurations, we have shipping configurations. So we have all those things set up. In fact, I think I can share this part. Here's the admin side of it. So on the back side, like I can see 7-day, 90-day, 1 year, right? We just launched this yesterday, so of course we don't have any sales, but it'll give you like the sales data, live products, units in stock, what's low in stock, sold out, etc. Give you a products tab. So everything is contained in our shop. Obviously, the admin has so many different features and functions now because we've been developing so many features every day. But here's like in the shop, you see products. I can add a new product and specify certain things. I'm able to edit things. I'm able to edit the pricing, the tagline, the slug, the category, the description, the images, the stock, inventory, quantity, the price. If I wanted to increase the price for like an XL or something, I'm able to do that. Bulk discounting, I can remove certain tiers and look at the percentage, like change those things. You can see I can have a standard taxed at the buyer's state rate and all that. So you have inventory. So here's like all the sizes in the inventory right on hand. And then it even tells you like, here's your retail value. So if we sold out of all of our inventory, this is how much money we would make, right? So it's kind of cool that we have all these features. Then orders list, customer list. And it's all like self-contained in this shop so that if I wanted to give permission to someone and we hired somebody to handle all merch operations, I could just give them permission to shop and they wouldn't be able to see any of the other features and functions. And so even this, like see, we're able to configure shipping. So you're able to say, you know, standard shipping or express shipping, and then we can charge $5.99 or $14.99 and they can add that. You know, we don't have free shipping because it costs money to ship. Shipping is not cheap. So yeah, that was one of the features. The other feature, and I think actually before I go here, you can see that, you know, we have this at the nav bar that says new item, and then I Love Garba T $14.99, so somebody can click on that and go to this product page. We also changed the top to also indicate the most recent upcoming Garba, so they can click on it and then, you know, see that we're going to be in LA next Saturday. So hopefully we see you guys all there. Next Saturday is Garba in Pomona, so that'll be real nice. Let me go ahead and before I get ahead of myself, let me post this picture. Otherwise they'll be like, oh, he's going live. Especially with the I Love Garba. Perfect, bro. I don't think that's the right song. See, song selection is a thing. You have to come up with the right song so you get the right audience thinking about the right things. You pick the wrong song and then it's like, no, it's not gonna work, you know? I want to really advertise the Garba. Maybe I should advertise like whoever joins the stream gets a free I Love Garba shirt. You know, picking someone at the end of the stream. So you got to stick around, and then somebody's got to, you know, you got to be in here, and then if you're in here long enough, then you can qualify, and then we'll put something in the chat. Maybe let me put that. See if people bite. Win a free iHeart win a free I Love Garba shirt at the end of today's stream. Done. Now let me get the stream link. See, if you guys got ideas on how to get people hooked on the streams, let me know. You know, I'm trying to see what's up. I think the next feature I'm gonna show is gonna be like pretty phenomenal because. Because that feature basically is gonna So I got to remember, you guys need to remind me to make sure we do some giveaway at the end for the I Love Garba shirt. So we'll probably get a few more people joining this stream. Anyways, the next feature I have is in the software design world and apps and everybody's on their phone, but it's hard to get their attention. They're addicted to the Reels concept. Everybody's trying to, kind of go down this path. I guess I jumped the gun. I didn't even do the Maharaja motivation, but I'll get to it here shortly after I describe this next feature. And it's like, okay, we have a website. We have all these users on it. We have engagement. People are coming to the website. Like, let's just go to Google Analytics. We'll see how many people hit this website in the last. Why doesn't it go to Analytics? Yeah, here you go. In the last, what is this? This week alone, we had 1.3 thousand users, right? So, and then if you just look let's say this month, so it's been 20 days in this month, 4.6 thousand users. So if we had 4.6 thousand users doing 32,000 different actions or whatever, we have at 12 right now, some from Dallas, some from Austin, Birmingham, Boston, whatever, right? And so like, if we had all these users, how do we capitalize and engage them further? And so I'm still in the process of doing this, but I'm trying to build a social media type feed. So when you do log into your account and you go to your member portal, this is kind of what you see. Obviously you don't see the organizer, but if you did purchase tickets to the next event, which is happening next Saturday, don't forget, it's in 9 days. You need to, grab your tickets as soon as possible on Romilo.com. Be able to do that if there is like an indication of like a group order that you started but you didn't finish paying or you didn't get everybody onboarded. You can go ahead and do that. But here's like the main thing, right? And it basically is like a social media feed of like who's going to what Garba. And it tells you like, oh, Prakriti is going to Bhumi Trivedi East Coast Garba in Ben Salem. And then there's some details about that event. You can also click on the event and it'll take you to buy tickets to that event. Of course, you can also hit get tickets. So you're trying to convert this, and then people can also have reactions. And then these people will get notified on their portal that, hey, somebody said halo re halo, like reacted halo re halo. Like for example, I'll react halo re halo to that. Then, Swati right here is going to Bollywood Dandiya in Cedar Park, right? This is our Austin, Texas event, north of Austin. So there, Jitu is going to Bollywood Dandiya. Ajay Kumar is going Ramore, Garba, Los Angeles. Because we have so many of these events across the country, I think it's a fantastic feature, and I want to get your feedback. What do you think, where people can now see like, oh wow, like Deep is going to Bhubi Trivedi in East Coast in Ben Salem, Pennsylvania, and Kinjal is going to Ramore, Pennsylvania. And then obviously we have a Romilo account, and I need to refine this, but anytime we add a new event to the platform, it gets announced, right? And so Rangtali, New Jersey in Edison is there, and Prapti Mehta in Edison is there. So just, you can clap, you can party. Somebody's going to Greenville, South Carolina, so they, this Remo. I think it's just like it's getting that community feel, and we're working towards it, and then obviously, we have like, oh, here's your tickets, and here's your rewards points. So we have like, you get points for buying tickets. You also get points for referring. So if every person you refer that purchases a ticket, you get 50 points, or we call it RAS points. And so, you get a Romilo shirt if you hit 250, and then if you hit 750, we give you a free Garba ticket to any Garba on the Romilo platform. Like we pay for it up to $40. So you can earn a lot of different things, and then, if you hit 1,500 points, we do some VIP level stuff for you, especially because, we're connected with the artists and things like that. And then, of course, you have your profile, and you have that passport thing, so this is kind of like your Garba passport and things like that. And so there's all these things that I built out yesterday that helps with the navigation. I think the biggest improvement for us is this feed, so that people can really go through what's going on in the Romilo and get more engaged. So that's like the main idea for this, to increase engagement and increase retention really on the platform when you have thousands of people come to the website, and ever so increasing, because our first event is next weekend. So it's like, imagine when we actually get to the thick of it in September, things are going to get really, really packed. So that's a little bit about the features that we built. And then now I'm, my limit got reached with Claude, so I got to switch my account and log in there. But as I do that, before I jump into like coding and anything like that, I'm gonna just take a brief second, say hello, and talk to you about the Maharaja motivation of the day. If you're new to this stream, every day I have a segment. It's called Maharaja Motivation, and I pick a topic and I talk about it and motivate you guys, talk about my perspectives, and bounce some ideas off from my perspective and my learnings. And it could be from the day prior, and it could be from just my life overall and what I've encountered. So today's motivation is about losing. So everybody wants to win, but nobody wants to lose, And if you aren't prepared to lose, you're not prepared to win. That's the punchline. If you're not prepared to lose, you're not prepared to win. And so you have to get into that mindset that, hey, if I do something, there is the possibility of losing. But that doesn't mean that I give up. That doesn't mean that, oh, it's all over. You know, you have to keep being persistent. Keep taking those actions, the necessary steps to move yourself forward, right? And I think if you don't lose, like you see this all the time, right? Somebody wins the lottery, goes broke. I'm sure we can find a story on this. Lottery winner goes broke. Like, let's just chat with ChatGPT so you can see like interaction, right? And so you see, okay, which lottery winner went broke, right? I've heard so many stories of this, see? So many. William Bud Post won $16.2 million in Pennsylvania in 1988. He rapidly spent and invested the money, faced losses, and accumulated enormous debts. You know, 5.4 million or 314 million. Like, how can you go broke? You know, thefts, lawsuit, gambling-related problems, family tragedy, massive financial losses, emptied his bank accounts. What's my point in showing you this? What's my point in bringing this up? Well, my point is, if you win without going through the hardship and the sacrifice of losing, you will not appreciate or be able to retain the wins when they do come. I realize this. Like, there's no such thing as easy money. Easy money coming means easy money going. And so I think if you've experienced a lot of loss in your life, I think it's a good thing. Obviously, you don't want your whole life to be a loss. But there's definitely, you know, milestones and rewards to be had after those losses. Now, the thing is, a lot of people get caught up and, oh yeah, you know what, like, I'm a loser and I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, everything is against me, all odds are against me. Yeah, that's the whole point of like testing your resilience. That's what it is, right? So you have to be able to accept some level of loss, learn from it, and just be in harmony with it. Don't be super agitated in loss. And the thing is, like, see, at the end of the day, we all have to die. So we lose everything. By the end of this life, I'm not gonna have this shirt anymore. I'm not gonna have these glasses anymore. I'm not gonna have this house anymore. I'm not gonna have any single dollar. Is not in my bank account. Is not gonna go with me. Like, nothing is gonna go with me. And so the real thing is that, you know, you're gonna lose everything anyways. So why sob over something that is very temporary in nature, right? Life itself in this human body is temporary. So don't sulk too much over your losses, but also be ready for them, right? Be able to accept them as they come. Be able to understand that, hey, losses happen. That's part of life. And don't be afraid to lose things. Actually, also, you know, like you know, a lot of people are like afraid to lose people in their life. You start realizing, like, sometimes these people are just taking up too much of your headspace, too much of your time, you're wasting your life if you're hanging out with the wrong people. You know, so it's better to just lose them. It's better to lose people and have mental peace than to keep people around just so that you feel that, you know, you've done it for them or you filled the void for them. It's just not worth it, because you don't want to be drained. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste time that you have in this life. Mata brought up a really good point in a couple streams ago. Time is like the most valuable asset, right? Like, if you're losing time, you're losing the greatest asset you have in this life. If you lose money, fine. You know, if you lose some property, fine. You lose some assets, fine. You know, you lose some people. As bad as it sounds, as harsh as it sounds, fine. You know, but don't lose your time and don't lose your mental peace. Shanti. You know, everybody's in the pursuit of Shanti. So you just don't lose that, you know, because if you lose that, it's going to be you're not going to be a happy camper. So, yeah, so, be prepared to lose money. I mean, I've lost a lot of money in my life. But look, here I am. I'm happy. I have food on the table. I'm grateful I've got a roof over my head, and I'm able to be here live streaming with all of you guys. Life is good, life is great. Of course it's, 115 degrees or something outside. Or it's going to be that, in an hour here shortly. But hey, man, I got an air conditioner here. It's keeping me nice and cool. I got a fan above my head, blowing some nice, cool breeze. And sometimes it's all about perspective, and you have to make sure that you zoom out. If you zoom too in and you're stuck on this loss, you miss the big picture. You miss the big picture. So don't do that. Anyway, so I think that concludes Maharaja Motivation. Be prepared to lose, because that prepares you to win. Anyways, we check that off the list, and then we go back into the tech. So let's see what else we need to build. I do have some of these tickets that are still going. So here's this one. This one's kind of interesting. A lot of our managers and clients are not managers, like organizers and clients are expecting to spend money, on ads and things. And so we just want to build it easier for them so that they can go and provide the, the necessary information and things like that. So I just got to take this quick call. So I'm going to be on a phone call. Let me just add this. Just got to take this call, Just set this up now. I'm going to quickly take this phone call. Sorry, I think it might be too loud. Just give me 1 second. Okay, there you go. Let's get rid of this. Actually, yeah, this is, here we go. Okay. So the feature that Claude is now building for us is being able to empower organizers to purchase meta ads and get a better budget for their meta ads directly from the Ramilo Organizer portal. And so this helps organizers better able to manage their budget. If they're like, hey, we want to do, we want to spend $100, or we're going to spend $200 or $500 in meta ads to market, and they can decide how much money they want to spend per day. We've also included in these instructions for it to come up with a flow where they can also request, like, okay, we're spending $500, but we also want to request 2 new videos and 2 new graphics or whatever, right? So based on what they decide, they can purchase that. So now I'm testing that feature. So you go here, this is the organizer portal, right? So it gives them the total revenue. This is my test organization. I'm not going to show you a live one, obviously, for security reasons. But you can see we have paid marketing. So I've added a second service. So one is a local email blast. So it starts at $99. Reach every Ramilo dancer in your event state, right? Because we're building this data of attendees that are coming to Ramilo. The second side of it is the meta ads. So this is the new thing we just added. That's also from $99. Target a Gujarati community around your venue in the cities you name. Build, launch, and optimize for you. No ad account, no pixel, nothing to set up, because we set that all up, right, on meta ads in our platform. And then Ramilo standard Garbo graphics included, or add a custom video or flyer, priced off our own measured cost per click, so the projection is a real average, right? It also tells me that I initially started setting up this email blast and I need to pay for it. But let's go through this, right? So I don't have any events, okay. Let me go ahead and publish my test event so that it shows up, because you can't spend marketing dollars on an event that you don't have set up. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to draft. Boom, publish. Okay, it's gonna be temporary. So go there. Here's a test, right? So once I click on that, now it's kind of a fancy thing. You can get the starter kit, so $99. All of it goes to media. Every dollar they spend here goes straight to media. So this is like the amount of impressions they can expect, the number of people that they can reach, and the number of clicks they can expect, right? Because these are the only things. Conversions is very dependent on how people are feeling, if people got their groups together, if they, if the event is this week, and they're more likely to convert on these clicks. If the event is 5 weeks away, they're less likely. They'll be like, I'll just get it. I'll get it in 4 weeks. Now, most people are procrastinating anyways. So, but it gives them at least somebody can bookmark it, or somebody can say, hey, look, I saw this ad. I know Garbo is coming up. I saw this one artist from Ramilo. I just got to make sure that, they'll remember the name Ramilo, and then they'll remember that this event is happening in Orlando, for example, or happening in Bensalem or whatever. So you have that. If you spend $199, then this is real data backed by our meta ads up to today. So this is backed by our analytics and our clicks and our impressions based on the amount of money we spent on average across all events that are selling tickets on Ramilo. So you got $199 here. So you got 27,000 impressions, 10,000 people reached, and if you spend about $200, you get about 1,000 clicks. If you spend $500, you get about 2,500 clicks, 68,000 impressions, and about 25,000 people reached. And so they can decide what they want to do. I guess I click whatever, but you can see right here also it gives them an indication of like, okay, $99 gets them 13,700 people reached. Clicks to your event page, orders if clicks convert at the 2 to 5% range we see, 9 to 25 tickets at our average order. So we get 2.4 tickets as our average order size. So you sell about 23 to 60 tickets, somewhere in that range. If they spend 200, then they can sell 47 to 120. If they spend $500, they'd sell about 119 to 300 tickets, right? Read the last two rows as a range, not a promise, so we've made it very transparent. So why this campaign delivers 13,000. I guess this is one thing that I gotta fix, but basically you got this, you got the cost per impression, cost per click, 20 cents, each time person sees it, 2.7 times, here's the thing, right? So let's say we wanna go with a medium one just to try it out. We ask them, how much money do they wanna spend, right? If they spend $15, it lasts 13 days. If they spend $25, lasts 8 days. If they wanna spend $60, only lasts 3 days. So they can decide how they wanna split up their meta ads distribution. So that's up to them, and they can decide what they want in that realm. Now, for people just tuning in, I want to make sure I stick to my promise, because I'm going to be giving out a free I Love or I Heart Garba shirt to people who tune in to the stream. Win a free I Love Garba shirt at the end of today's stream. Boom. So they got that. So we'll figure something out. In fact, let me just pin something then. If you want to win a I Heart, I'm gonna just drop it in the chat. Sure, for free. Drop a. I just put an emoji. Drop a fire. Chat. Winner will be selected at the end of the stream. Perfect. And then perfect. Okay. So now it should be pinned, I think. Yeah. If you want to win an I Love Zerba shirt for free, winner in the chat. Winner will be selected at the end of the stream. Perfect. So anyways, going back to the process that we have going on here. So they can distribute their budget however long they want, right? 6 days, 10 days, 40 days, whatever they want to distribute the budget as. And then this one is what? Creative option, right? So, like doing all this work costs time, money, energy, so why not charge money for it? So you can do up to 5, so short vertical reel cut for their feed. They can do one of them. Each one costs $99. So if they wanted 5 of them, it'd be $500, Custom flyer or post, if they wanted another custom flyer or post, it'd be $50 each. So we add that as in addition to the $199. So you can see 248, 2 images, 3 images. Usually it'd be like, okay, I want 1 video and I want maybe 2 flyers. That puts them at $200 on top. So yeah, $396. Then we continue. Now they can decide. So look at how fast, intricate this process is. They're able to select or comment down the cities they want. So like our organizer from Orlando is like, oh yeah, we're gonna do Lakeland, we're gonna do Jacksonville, we wanna do Daytona Beach. Like maybe you don't have that, right? And so they, obviously it says California, but then they can do states if they wanted. So they can budget out their state or just put the cities in here. Tampa, Clearwater, right? All that. So I don't know, whatever they want to put, then who should we lean towards, right? So if they want to keep broad Gujarati community, we can do that. If we can do families, we can do young adults, people who went last year, drive-in crowd, I don't know. So anything else, notes on the ad itself, start on or after contact email, right? This is should be their email, phone, boom, continue the payment, I guess some of these options are obviously, there, but like you see, pay $3.96 and start my ads. Boom. Put the credit card and get to work. So this also helps us. And in fact, let me make sure I add it. Ensure on the admin side, on the admin portal, we are able to view purchase detail for paid marketing within the email class and to be able to read order info, right? So I forgot the aspect of like on the admin side, when somebody does pay, like have it work. So now like see, they created it, configured it all, and like why lose all that data, right? And so what we do is we just say, okay, finish and launch, and they can finish it. Let me see if it'll allow them. Yeah. I guess you can't edit it, but you can discard it if you wanted to get rid of it. So you're able to do that. No, other than that, I think it's a well-built paid service right here. And I did ask them to put it on top of the dashboard. You can now buy reach directly from Ramilo. Email everyone in the state and the states next door, or have us build, run, optimize, run ads for your night. You pick the budget, the place, and the cities. There you go. See, explore paid marketing. So, I probably need to make like a tutorial video about this so that organizers know, hey, now we have this new service. You can go ahead and set this all up, and it'll give you like more insights and give you the options to set all these meta ads up and just pay. Put your credit card and just pay. Like why? Don't worry. Don't worry, we got you. Anyways, while we were talking, looks like we got orders coming in, which is great. South Carolina is popping. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we're here. It's making some changes, right? Like the admin side. So I'll just test that and be able to do that. Let's look at maybe some other ones. Apple Wallet, I'm not gonna do that right now in stream because I have to work with credentials with Apple, so I gotta figure that part out. We could actually send this. So let's actually send this, the one that we typed in for the shop opening email. We're gonna set that up. And then this one, like sponsorship. So as an organizer, I want to be able to set up sponsors of my event. Each sponsor could be for all events or specific events. There should be a flow where I have a sponsors tab and I can add a sponsor, right? When adding a sponsor, I want to be able to logo, name, amount, and tier. For the tiering system, just make it the most used sponsorship tiering with bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and then the highest being presenting sponsor. Have a diet on the different things each tier provides the sponsor. Right? So we're going to do bronze, gold, silver, platinum. No, bronze, gold, platinum. That's it. Not silver, but anything. Platinum, 17. The options, well, let's see, the presenting sponsor, get logos, small, waste, each and every ticket. Portals, right? Platinum, we get logo, event, pages, section, right? Logo. I think it's just distinction, right? So if you're just joining the stream right now, thank you for joining. If you do want to qualify for the free drawing happening at the end of this stream for a I Love Garba shirt that you saw on Instagram, I can show you guys again what that looks like. Just go to ramilo.com/shop. And this is the shirt. If you're looking to grab this shirt, I Love Garba shirt, for free on the stream only, drop a fire emoji in the chat. You're gonna drop a fire emoji in the chat while I code here a little bit more. So get logo placed on every distinction on the event page. Make this robust, simple, and apply tickets, portals, and event pages. For the event pages, section responses. Right? This is like super powerful because now it gives the organizer a better ability to come in and say, hey, here are our sponsors, here's their logos, put them on the event page, put them on the ticket, right, if they're a presenting sponsor. You know, I don't know what else we can offer. So like if they were a platinum, then like what else would they get? Where else can we like market them? Place on homepage and organize section. Below. Allow sponsor logos to show up in the section. Neatly craft below homepage at the bottom. They get more visibility. Also, build this entire feature or feature set bearing in mind mobile view, because people are going to be using this on their phone. So if we don't like do that in a mobile capacity, then we're just not going to be good, you know? It's not going to be good. Anyways, so now we sent this to the agent. It's in progress. So look at the agent. It's working on so many different things. This one is, there's a PR already made for that. We're working on the sponsorship management plus logo. Meta ads purchasing flow is like pretty much done. I just got to check the admin side, so let me go ahead and do that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I even see the cancel one. Perfect. Works for me. Works for me. Now we got people like looking at the new feed when they make new accounts. Like somebody just made an account on Ramilo. They logged in, and so now they get to see the feed of like what's happening. I think it's super interesting. And even I can like demonstrate, like see Raj is going to Dada Garba in Greenville and bringing one friend, you know? So it's like, oh, well, he's bringing a fan, halo re halo, you know? So we gotta just encourage these people. See, we have this like halo re halo button. Where else can you say halo re halo, you know, like as a reaction? See, this is why these unique, and I think in this world of like AI, building something that's unique and distinct for a small subset of the market, I think goes further, right? And we've seen this a lot, where like software is going in this direction of like, oh, personalization, make sure that you understand. And obviously the whole game is data. They're trying to figure out who you are, what you do, where you go, so that they can market best to you. Their advertising dollars go to the right person with the right frame of mind in the right situation that are qualified to make that purchase, and then, you know, they make the purchase. So eventually, you know, that's the thing. That's why we haven't expanded to any other Desi events or anything. This is solely Garba focused platform, right? Being that niche is exactly what we want to have come across. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tell Claude all looks good, just make the PR update, stop at the search. So there you go. So we got that going. And again, let me check because I burned through Claude credit now pretty quick. So I'm at 50% on this side. And then I think I've got, what do I want to say? I want to say already burned through one account. I got an hour and a half. So I won't be able to code as much now. Really, I mean, I'm just waiting for the shop opening email, right? So people know, like, hey, this is what it is. We have the sponsorship management set up, and then the Apple Wallet tickets I can't take care of right now. So, like, you can see the tasks that are needed to get done. This list seems to be getting shorter day by day, but unfortunately, I keep thinking of new ideas, adjustments, security things, right, backups and things like that, and then you just kind of go down this rabbit hole. So at least everything is assigned to me. You see, like, these no labels, organizer portal, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, let's drink some water. I was able to do some tech. Now let's talk about NFL. Yeah, that'll be nice, right? Let me do that. Let me do that. Da-na-na-na, na-na-na. No, 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 no. While all the agent finishes up the last few things. Check out this. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, here we go. Today we got 2 games. We got one at 5 p.m. By the way, we're gonna probably take a lunch break, and then I'll probably take you to my kitchen, and I'm gonna be cooking up something simple today. Khichdi. Must khichdi, If I can't make it vagarelo, I could, I guess. Vagareli khichdi. All this stuff is maybe khichdi, and then if I do have the time and energy, I'll do the shahi paneer. Anyways, you can't blame me for saying that food is distracting, because how good right now does having a nice, creamy, spicy, soft paneer, shahi paneer sound right now, with a nice gravy, and it's like perfectly marinated in that paneer. How good does that sound right now? Let me just emphasize a little bit. How good does a nice, creamy, tomato soupy, nice consistency, buttery shahi paneer with the soft paneer, where you just take the naan and you break that paneer, and it's not hard, and it holds its structure, but ever so slightly tears apart perfectly, comes into your nice, awesome naan, and you just, maybe if you're crazy, just put a little like a green chili on it, but let's not ruin the vibe in case you don't like that spiciness. You just take that and you just go. And the paneer is melting in your mouth. The creamy gravy is like all over. It's all the perfect consistency. It's soaking the naan in the best way possible. All the gravy is it's properly marinated, the paneer too, so the paneer's got that taste, and the sauce, and the gravy, and how good does that sound right now? That sounds great to me. So, Shahi paneer, obviously, I'm Gujarati, so I make a Gujarati version. I can't really master the Punjabi version. Probably have to go to India and get some lessons from some people, but you know, that sounds amazing. And then even with the rice and the gravy and the paneer, like, man, you guys are making me hungry. You guys are making me hungry. Gee. All right, anyways, NFL preseason. We have 2 amazing games today. Raiders, where that Mendoza guy, I think he's actually like taking off. Or I think he was only allowed to play like 4 real passing plays in the last preseason game. And he was like shining, like he was throwing darts. I don't know, let's see if they can prove me right. So youtube.com, YouTube, Mendoza. Mendoza preseason. Yeah, see, impressive preseason.
My biggest business mistake, 10 apps to run my team. Now it's just Connect Team. Everything's in one place.
That's the
It
thing,
features
everybody's
live
just
schedule.
bringing a confluence of apps. It's a whole nother issue in the planet. They lost to the Cardinals, so go Phoenix, go Arizona Cardinals. That's where I am, so we beat you guys.
I want to tip my cap to Clint Kubiak for the amount of pre-snap motion. Like the video right now, if you were happy and impressed with the amount of pre-snap motion that Trey Tucker got in this Raiders offense, and it might not be something that's going to show up in a box sheet, but it's why you watch the Raiders more. Because I don't talk about stuff that shows up in a box sheet. I talk about it because I watch those with
this guy's a commentator.
So, if that
Of course you got to show the betting, man. Of course you got to show the betting. Why don't they just show me the highlights?
15 minutes before your morning shower, that's your mood change.
15 minutes before your morning shower, we start Monday.
This calisthenics challenge is for anyone who needs a fresh start. Zero equipment, pure body weight, meaning you can
Look, maybe I should be doing this
functional
exercise.
strength right in your room. We're talking
Boom.
about 15 minutes a day.
1, 2,
That's it. Give it
kick.
1 week and you'll feel more consistent. Do it 2 weeks and you'll actually look forward to
Maybe
it.
that's
Week
what I-
3,
that's what
it's
I gotta
just
do
part
on
of who you
stream.
are. Think about
Let me take a quick break, you know? I got a little pumped up there. I have to get on the floor. You're probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? Let's get on the floor and get some exercise in. I don't know if you can see me. Maybe you can see me. Oh, nice. You can see me. All right. Boom. 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 Oh, it was the legs. Look at that. Calisthenics. Calisthenics. Very nice. Boom. 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 Anyways. Feeling juiced up. Feeling juiced up. Let's get back to the game.
Got an empty set here on second.
Oh, it's tie game in the first. Let's see. This is the Mendoza guy. Let's see how good he is. Oh, you know me zooming? I think it doesn't help. Here we go.
It's over the head, Devin Tompkins.
I missed that whole play, but anyways. Let's see. Okay, so you got that thing. Not a bad throw, man. That's crazy.
His second grab in the game, and it's a first down.
What I like about, we talk about trust in the feet.
I gotta watch tonight's game and see, are these guys actually that good?
And he throws the ball, gets it out accurately. The best
Huh,
boundary.
interesting.
Kirk Cousins, the rest of the starters on the sideline too. Cardinals are
Second and
still
18?
defense. Washington cannot
Oh,
big time hit.
was that a good pass?
See the two safeties? That's cover two look. He's got
Yeah,
one
I mean,
back
he was
there.
open.
Safe
He
right
just
there.
couldn't hold on.
Way fake on first down.
Oh,
Down the field.
wow, that was a dime. Look at that. I think that was like his best throw here this game.
Three defenders. Laser.
He's going to head right downhill. He's going to get right back here. He's very deliberate. It's a great job holding the linebacker. Look at him
Oh,
puncture that
man,
ball.
look at that,
Between
look
the
at that.
linebackers and safety. That's a great throw
Just
by the rookie.
beyond that defender in the front.
First and 15.
Look at it, just, oh,
Broken up on the outside.
that was well defended. But still, I mean, look at the pass came in. He just,
Wide receiver from making a play.
yeah, he had to do some more work with the defender there. Watch this guy. Oh, he just goes for it.
Takes a couple of hits, bounces off.
Second and 15. They got
He's
good range right there.
235
Look.
pounds, and when he pulls it down, he can pick up a few first downs. In order to protect himself, though.
7 touchdowns, none more famous than the one that beat Miami in the national championship game. Washington back in the game. Mendoza back to the air. Inside the 5.
Oh.
Vincent has it. He's wrapped up by Melton. Question is, did he reach the marker?
Gave him an opportunity. See the opportunity to turn it up and get the first, but
Getting goal back at the 12. Mendoza to throw again. Scanning the secondary. He's got Ian Thomas. Trying to spin out of a tackle. A veteran tight end in his 9th year. Also a Hoosier alone.
I think he
he's
threw the
working the
touchdown
entire
pass here.
field.
Put it in the end zone.
3rd and
Right
goal.
side of this game. Mendoza, quick throw.
Oh, got him. Nice pass. All right. Touchdown. Yeah, I mean, you know, this guy looks promising, to be honest. I mean,
Gets it up and down really quick. And watch how
you never know, man. The Raiders could surprise everybody. But the thing is, the Cardinals won, so they're, what I'm guessing is the defense is not good.
That's good advice.
Again, Raiders, Jets,
Couple of series in the first half.
even like Cowboys. I mean, you know, everybody loves the Cowboys, but they suck, bro.
I mean, you've seen him.
Cowboys are cooked. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of fans.
Touchdown celebration.
That's about it. You talk about Cowboys, it's like America's team, but like, I haven't seen the Cowboys in the Super Bowl in my entire life. So, if you like the Cowboys, unfortunately, I don't know how you are as a fan. Same thing with the Cardinals. I mean,
Fast enough.
they're just, you know, they're up against the Rams, the Seahawks.
You know, over in Minnesota, I mean, they drafted J.J. McCarthy, and now you name. That's a much different situation.
Although the Cardinals did beat the Raiders, which is, I guess, not a big feat. If I go back, though, so we saw Mendoza making some good plays. He threw that touchdown. So they're playing the Texans. Now, the Texans, man, they're cooked, too. They got good defense, but the problem is, man, it's like giving an A-level defense to a C-level quarterback. Guy just throws it away. C.J. Stroud, man, guy's absolutely terrible. I don't even know. Like, they should probably just get, like, they know. I think the team knows that they're gonna drop that guy. I think it's his last year or something. So I'm going Raiders with this first game. I think if Mendoza comes out and he does exactly what he was doing, I think the Texans have a good defense. So I don't know if Mendoza's going to be able to do it, but I trust the Texans offense to suck. I trust C.J. Stroud to suck. Like, anyways, and then you got 49ers. I don't know. Again, if I click on this, who's like healthy? That's the thing. Who's playing? Is Christian McCaffrey playing and all that? 49ers. Health. Yeah, see? Key training camp injuries and caution players rests. Yeah, see Christian McCaffrey out. So you got a couple people. What about Chargers? They got Herbert in them, still in there? Yeah. Sideline. So a lot of people have been sidelined, but I think I'm going to go with the Chargers because I think the 49ers feel a little cooked. So we'll go Chargers and Raiders today. See how it goes. We'll see what it do. But again, preseason is just it's not accurate, bro. This thing, like, people are not really playing to win. They're just playing to just warm up, I guess. And like if they lose, it's not a big deal. If they win, not a big deal either. It's like doesn't amount to anything. So anyways, the season's about to start in 2 weeks, which will be really good, really fun. I had bought originally my tickets for Melbourne cricket ground, and this is where I was gonna go because they're gonna play the first NFL game between Rams and 49ers in Australia this year. I picked up 2 tickets and then I ended up selling them because I'm just not gonna make it, you know, that's the thing. Like, I gotta fly out to Melbourne. Like, if you just looked out at the flights, like, I'm in Phoenix, right? So, like, if I went Melbourne, let's see, if I wanted to go at that time, September, you'd have to go on the 9th because you lose so many days. Australia is way ahead of us. Their time is ahead of India. So you lose a lot of time. Then if I had to come back after the game, that's the 12th. Dropping $1,900 doesn't sound like a great. Not even like 1,900 is probably with so many hours. Let's see, 45 hours. You know, but it's got some nice stops. I'll give you that. A full day in Hawaii. Oh, even more options. LAX, but how much in LAX? 5 hours? I can't do that. I like the 24 hours in Hawaii though. Where'd that one go? Yeah, but it wasn't. Well, it was at $1,400. But I like it. I like this one. 2 hours in Sydney and done. A whole day in Honolulu. I don't think some of you guys realize, if you guys have gone to Hawaii, man, that place is nice. It's super cool, super relaxing, so much island life, you know, you're chilling, nice beach, ocean, greenery, the air is fresher, the fruit tastes so good there. So there's just so many things that are good out there. But anyways, we're not going to Melbourne because we're going to Garba season. We're going to a bunch of Garbas, all right? I just got to test out this feature. What am I looking at? Oh, shop opening email? Yeah. So I have campaigns. Get it. Well, I guess I can show you. This is what the shop email looks like. So, Romilo's shop is open, Garba merch worth wearing, higher. We kept getting the same question after every night. Where did you get that? So we made it. The Romilo shop is open, it starts with the Isla, and there's more coming. Free shipping over $75, we don't have that. Remove free shipping offers anywhere, especially template for $75. Discounts only mention tier discounts. Don't certain percentages. want to make sure, because these things like hold us liable, and I don't want to have that, especially if we're like out of stock or something. Yeah, here's the book discount done. Browse the whole shop. Boom. Got this nice girl looking thing, and then you have the I love Garba shirt. If you got this email, you don't think you would get yours or something? I think it's kind of a cool thing, you know? I think it's a nice thing to have. And it goes to 1,000 people. When email blasting, why does it restrict on average total to just 1,000 people? Can you ensure we are able to reach all people if anyone is selected? Make sure it lasts with air catching I just needed to make sure that it runs for more than 1,000 people, and then, yeah. Other than that, I like the email. The only other thing that we have the sponsorship management. Okay, let me finish this part, this template. I just want to make sure the template is good, and then we can select more than 1,000 people, because that's an issue, right? We want to make sure that that happens. Actually, you know what? While this thing runs, I want to tell you a little bit about the construction and renovation business. Somebody just reached out. They want me to do some of their flooring. And like, I don't know if you guys realize how hard it is to actually do this, renovation work. Like if you wanted to paint the walls, relatively, if you have the right tools and right prep and enough time, should be easy to do. And when I say easy, it's not that it doesn't take time or doesn't take energy, effort. I say easy in the matter of like, it's not as strainful to your body. Alternatively, I've laid down thousands of square feet of flooring. What does that mean? Well, that means that it's like, it's not, it's not that you just buy the floor, put it down, put the pieces together and done, right? Like I've laid down a bunch of the like luxury vinyl flooring. It's actually, you have to go down on your knees all the time. You have to actually physically like bend your back, carry these things, cut them, get back on your knees, put them down, measure things. It's a very intensive job to do laying down flooring. And so if you're thinking about it and you're trying to do it yourself, you know, it's a lot of work, but there's money in it. All right, Madhav has a comment. Madhav Gamakar 2263. Thank you so much for your comment. Having the right tools is key. Agreed. Agreed. If you don't have the right tools and you shy away from not spending money on the right tools, you're gonna spend that money, and instead of spending the money, you're gonna spend your time and waste it. You know, doing things the hard way, whatever. You know, of course, when you don't have money and you have time when you're younger, makes sense. When you have money, you need to buy time, you know. And so the best way to buy time, or one case scenario, is to buy the right tools, like Madhav mentioned. If you buy the right tools, it can speed up your work and you save time, and you actually in the long term save money. So, you know, you have to just be in that frame of mind. Just get the right tools, man. Just, if you have to pay, just pay it. It's just not worth struggling. Like an example of this, like the renovation thing, right? You can take a nail and you can hammer it with a hammer, or you can just buy a nail gun and go boom, 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 boom. If you had to do the whole roof, right? Roofs take a lot of nails. They go boom, 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 boom. For each shingle, there's like 6 nails, and you have hundreds of shingles, you know? And so hundreds of shingles, let's say you have 500 shingles, 6 nails each, that's 3,000 nails. You're gonna sit there with a hammer and nail 6,000 times and drive that thing up there while it's hot, it's burning, it's not stable, you can't even stand there, you know, without making sure that you're stable or whatever, and then hammer away 6,000 nails? Impossible. I mean, you could, it's not impossible, sorry. I misspoke, not impossible, you could do it. But what dummy would do that? You know, like, get the tool, get the gun, roofing nailer gun. It costs 300 something bucks, worth it. Bang it all out, put the shingles in, and you're done. Finished, you know? So there's no need to like overcomplicate things. Use the right tools. I think that's a very good piece of advice there. Use the right tools, buy the right tools, acquire the right tools, save yourself time, save yourself hassle, and get the job done, you know, quick. So you save time. So that's the thing. So that's a good outcome in there, just having the right tools. You know, I have so many tools and I still don't have all the tools. So there's always more tools for me to get, you know. So that's always a thing. Now it's trying to do that, like me being able to send them more than 1,000 emails on this. So I'm trying to figure that piece out. I could, you know what I could do? I can transition between. How do I, you know what? Let me just name these things. So Ramilo Dev, right? And then what I'll do is I'll add another one. Okay, Madhav has a comment. I'm going to get to you real quick. Let me just add a screen capture. There you go. So now you can see my VS Code. guess you only need to see the bottom part anyways. So my VS Code is working. Okay, here's a comment from Adam. You should check out 21st.dev. Okay, well, let's check that out. See, this would be perfect use case scenario. Here's Ramilo Dev. 21st.dev. The living library of interfaces. Oh. So you've been using this. You should check out, I've been using it a lot in the last few days. Let's explore this tool now. So it's a component library, 12,000 plus components. So it's saying we can build something really good, like some of these examples. Copy the prompt, and yeah, of course, we should be able to do it. Components. Wow, interesting. I like this. Have you like tried any of the like animation type things? Because I think this is like, this keeps the person immersed. It says immersive, yeah. This is kind of cool, actually. Try Lendify.com. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We're gonna give my buddy a shout out. Madhav Gamalkar 2263 has built this. Try Lendify.com. So this is the product he's working on. So retire the spreadsheet, track every loan in one place. And so we want to give him, so there's a Lendify gives lenders a single source of truth for loans, payments, and borrowers. So you start reconciling formulas and start closing deals. Start tracking loans. Loan portfolio dash. I'm guessing this is where that kind of animation. Yeah, okay, so Mata said that's what I've been working on. Yeah, I figured. I've seen this actually. You use it on your stream, so I saw you were building it. And then, but not ready at all. Haha. Okay. I mean, it's cool though. Like, see, meet your customers. This doesn't go very far, but request a demo. I guess what I'm confused is what components have you used? Maybe I'm just doing this wrong. Well, maybe these, so these links don't work. Just the login works. Should I make an account? Okay, you want me to look at the landing page. Retire the spreadsheet, track every loan in one place. The landing page was copied from 21st Dev. So let me see. So let's explore a little bit more of this 21st Dev then. I like, this is kind of cool, the skeleton stuff. Build your dreams. I feel like some of this has to be video work, right? Like you have to have the right video. So this landing page is copied. I mean, it speaks to the right customer. I like this. Paper shaders experience. Oh, this is what. Nice. Okay. Looks good. It's got all these hero sections. Sign in to Kia, open 2 free previous creative free. So I have to have an account. Now I can't even explore. So this is how they got me. Now I have to make an account in this. Great. Okay, just doing a little bit of context switching. The code did update, so we're going to go ahead and test the campaigns now. Now we can get 1,500 people emailed, and then we can do the shop is open. We can do the preview, and then there you go. Tiered discounts on group order ships in 5 to 7 days. Boom, you got that nice picture with the product, shop, boom. Yeah, there you go. $14.99 shows the discount, save 40%. You got the right subject line. Perfect. I like that. I think I haven't even used the email for the Ross Points reward system launch. You got 15, so it tells you, 2 ways to earn, buy a ticket, bring a friend worth 10 tickets, 50 points, or a little shirt, free Gerber ticket, so you got Ross Points. Yeah, that's it. It's good because it'll help push referrals. In fact, probably I want to just send this out. Commit and update the PR. Stop. I've got these PRs, but I wanted to run. I can't see any more from 21st. Let me just see 21st.dev. What's the pricing look on this? $6 per month billed yearly. I mean, that's not bad. Interesting. It's funny how this website is like, keep the web free of AI slop, but then you can buy AI. It's funny. Modern says if you sign in, there's still a free version you can use. Okay, let's make an account. Babadi boo, boobadi boo, babadi boo, boobadi boo, babadi boo, boobadi boo, babadi boo, babadi boo, babadi boo, babadi boo, friend or colleague. For free. Okay. So what's the free, what's the preview? I don't get, see 0 of 2 free copies used today. I don't understand. What is that? Oh, is this the real website? What was I on then? Oh, this is the signed in website. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if I can find things that would be applicable to me. Here's a search bar. Event card. Let's see what it has. Event calendar, ticket fund confirmation card, coach scheduling card, admit. This is cool. This is cool. The thing is, most of our users are not on desktop, so they don't really have a mouse. So while these features are cool, unfortunately, a majority of our, and I feel that this thing does more of that black and white, minimalist, Batman style. Nature is always healing, but question about design, so okay. Page doesn't even exist. Okay. 3D wall calendar demo. That's interesting. So if I click, it's a prompt, so it'll figure out what your design system is. Right. So I just copy this prompt, and then it'll use that credit, right? Yeah, copy prompt or whatever. Okay. I don't want to over-engineer. Okay, I don't want to over-engineer my product, but some of this stuff makes sense. It really likes this black and white aesthetic, huh? Like I'm trying to be a little bit more, okay, so add event. Maybe I'm going too crazy here, but let's say we need I mean, like, let's go to my homepage, right? I mean, I have this every Garba, every city. It's got these big cards. On mobile, it's even better because it's focused on these Garba events. Let me deactivate the test. See, good thing I caught that. We need that test event gone. Unpublish. So it just goes away. There's no point in having that there. Okay. But yeah, like, see, I have like search by city, and then you're able to see all that. You know, your next Garba is waiting, browse all events, or create an account. Where's Garba happening? LA, Philly, Boston, South Carolina, Florida, Austin, right? So all these things, a bunch of events happening. Got the artists and everything like that. And then got all these artists. It's cool. Let me actually. I wanna escalate this Aditya Gadvi guy. He's not really he's not even doing a USA tour, so you know, we're gonna only feature artists that are selling with us. So we'll feature artists that better. Okay. So then they good. Okay. Figured more things out. Okay, so it's a prompt. I don't know how useful this is to me, Madhav, unfortunately, because I'm not seeing anything like I would use right now. You know, maybe I'm missing the point, or maybe I'm just not looking enough or hard enough. But it's a oh, it's like animated keyboard. I mean, it's cool. My thing is, like, if I'm not solving a problem, don't try to fix something that's not broken, you know? Unless there's like a significant like upside in me changing something or updating something, whatever, right? There has to be significant upside in me solving a problem or doing whatever. Like, building cool features is one thing. Solving problems is more important in business, you know? That's why, like, you know, so I just, we have these campaigns, right? And so what I want to do is, so now I'm testing the last little thing, the sponsorship. So if I go to localhost, then organizer, right? And then now, sponsors is a thing. And they can add a sponsor here. So, you know, you can upload, like you even suggest Patel Brothers. And then here it is, so bronze, gold, platinum, and presenting, right? Whatever the amount they put, show on event pages, all the events, or you can select the events, right? For a sponsor, select events, it should only be a list of events for that organization which is affiliated. So this is one big thing because we don't want them to have access to all events. I think it is right though. These are just my past events. So I'm able to have that, but just to make sure. Okay. Dolira Dhamal and Navlak Navratri, right? You add a sponsor, you say, you know, RT Kitchen. I guess it's building this. You see that it explains the tiers, so what they get. So that's a good thing. So let it finish a little bit there. But yeah, again, I think it's very important. Like I could look at this and try to use it, but the thing is, I'm only trying to solve problems right now that mean high impact to our organizers and end users. And so if it's not a high impact feature, like right now I'm not really focused, like this is high impact right here, sponsorship, so that an organizer can go in and like, hey man, we have all these, well, go ahead and add them, put their logos up, upload them yourself, and now they'll show up on your event pages, then they'll show up on the tickets themselves if they're presenting sponsors, etc., etc. They can help themselves, they can read through all this and see, okay, oh, what, where is it? Oh, what name is it? Real sponsor, or Milo page, whatever. They can do that. So that's the important part of that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. See, tech takes some time because I have to, wait on this and let this thing run. So at least you can see, like, some time is wasted, But it gets the job done. It's a faster coder than I am, so why not? So we finished the NFL stuff. So I got my checklist again, working on my piece of paper. What else do we got? Either song creation. I can go on lunch. I realize like streaming and cooking lunch takes me longer than me just focusing and getting everything in cooking. So I probably won't share my cooking process just because it's easier for me to just, bring stuff out, cook, and then not talk. I love listening to music as well, so if I'm streaming, what I could do is not talk, turn my mic off, and just have music playing, and then people can watch me, but like I won't talk. Talking is energy consuming too. So it's the only way I can keep engaging people here on stream. So yeah, we're just waiting on this thing to continue loading and finishing what it needs to do. Nobody's dropped a fire emoji in the chat, so it looks like nobody wants to, win a. Nobody wants to win a. Okay, so now let me toggle back. So here we go. So apparently it's fixed that, where you can select events. Okay, yeah, perfect. It is what it is. I think I misrepresented it. Whatever. Let's add a sponsor for Romilo though, and call it Affinity One. I'm gonna upload Affinity One logo because, Romilo itself, Affinity One marketing. Sales. Spring internship. Okay, I think, oh here it is, logo. We just put a logo. I think this should do, let's see how this looks. Yeah, there you go, Affinity One logo. We put that at presenting. And obviously we've donated $300,000 to this cause. Put it on all the events. Add sponsor. Now we have Affinity One as a sponsor of Romilo. Ideally, it should put now this sponsor some section here. Oh. Where is it? Did I miss it? Okay, so I need to add. Oh, Madhav did put the fire emoji. All right, you're entered into the giveaway. Very nice. When adding a presenting sponsor, I don't see a section added small at the bottom of the Romilo homepage. Yeah, like I don't see that. Where else is it the logo supposed to go? So it's supposed to go on my events. So if I go to past events, any of these Romilo ones, let's see, view event. Yeah, there you go. Presenting sponsor. Boom, Infinity one. Nice. Made possible by our sponsors. So that's kind of cool that it shows you that on any of our past. It should work on any of our past events. So that's kind of all out there. So made possible by our sponsor. You have a presenting sponsor right there. That's kind of cool. Okay. I'm wondering if I can add one more and see if Maharaja Estates itself. Yeah, there's. Oh yeah, this will work. Because as a presenting sponsor, about 50K from here. Now there you go, Maharaja Estates. It puts it in nice circle bars or whatever. I think that's reasonable. It should put presenting sponsors. Oh, there you go. The business behind the season. Presenting sponsor, the Garba and Navratri events across America. Perfect. So now we have the sponsorship section on here, which is a good thing. Now the only thing is on the ticket itself. Let's see if I can go to my portal. My tickets. If I do go to the tickets and go to the test one. Yeah, I don't see the. See, we have these things where like screen brightens and it pops up the QR code so that it's easier to scan. I mean, look at the geniusness. Otherwise, sitting there, we've seen these issues where it's like, it's hard to scan the QR code. It's like, why don't you just tap on the QR code, it takes over your whole screen, boom. And I think this also works on mobile, it should. Yeah, see, look. Fantastic, look at that. Close it, you're like, okay, I got my ticket. I don't see anything sponsored on tickets on each ticket. 6. It needs to be even if small. I'm at 90% of my limit there, so I'm about to run out of my Claude code. Claude, man, that's a decent word. Claude code. I'm about to run out my credit, so I probably won't be able to do much. But let's see if it adds these things because it should show up here. Coding, as Amadov says, coding by hand back to the Stone Ages. Yeah, that's right, man. There's just no way you can code by hand. Yeah, this is the world that's changed, you know, that's the thing. You just can't be coding by hand. I mean, that's like, sounds like a joke. So, you know, if you're coding by hand, that doesn't look like a good thing. I mean, it's just ignorance at that point if you're trying to code by hand. And like you'll never be like, this platform would not be possible if we didn't use Claude Code. You know, we wouldn't have sold or on track to sell maybe 30, 40, 50,000 tickets had we not using Claude. So I think it's imperative, you know. Just gonna check the Instagram story and see if we were able to funnel people into this live stream. I mean, we gave them a little carrot, right? That they would win a free I Love Garba shirt at the end of today's stream. So yeah, you got 50. I mean, yeah, tune in. You know, I feel like goes back to that Maharaj guy. You know, actually, I want to pull that guy up again. That guy up again today. I saw another video of him, and he's like, you know what? I gotta just show you the video. Let me finish this coding session. I don't know why it doesn't show up. I might have to check the admin to make sure that that event itself So the thing is, if the event, so now I think it's working. So there you go. See, presented by Affinity One. So you got the little logos. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. You got the little logos at the bottom that at least has that Affinity One or Maharaja stage. So you got a little bit of promotion happening in this realm. The other thing is we also want to check this on mobile because most people will be on mobile. So let me get rid of the select. Okay, so here's your tickets. I think there it is, presented by. I think the text is too big for mobile view, so I'm gonna have to like cut it down or something. You have these test tickets, you know. You can swipe too, see, like swipe on your phone, and it'll automatically just show you. You have to select the right event though, that's for sure. Yeah. And then I'll get the Apple event, whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna check how much more cloud code I have usage left. All right, I got a call to take. Hey guys, I'm back. Got cooked, you know. It's got so many calls and so many things to do. So you gotta get tracked out. Let me see how much credit I have on my merge PR. I think that's the thing, my days just time just keeps going. Merge PR, clean branches, and update. Linear ticket. Right? Like my time is just going by so quick. So I'm trying to merge all these changes. We just got an organizer, so congratulations, we just got an organizer. Signed up. This one in Florida that you're looking at, you know, they're like, oh, we can get 3%, all this and that. So let's see. I mean, you know, we want to try to sell as many tickets as we can for these folks. $1.05. Let me look at Stripe ACH fee. 0.8%. Yeah, we still make money. That's the important part. Making money. I'm doing the paid meta ads. Okay, we're cutting this list down here. Cutting this list down. See, look at that. I mean, how long has this been stream going on? Let's see. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, dude, it's, you know, quite a long stream. It's kind of funny. I don't know who's tuned in right now, but let's see how many people. That's the thing. I think, you know, people just watch stories for the heck of watching these stories. I think people's retention power has gone down considerably. People are not retaining as much stuff as they could. Even like myself, I went off free. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Mala re male raniyolal gammar gammar chale re chal navite baudat maruma. So Cox got acquired by Spectrum. So now we got to deal with Spectrum. It's crazy, bro. They're just trying to sell me another car. It's like, I'm not trying to buy another car. The other thing is I need to get SMS working with Twilio. So I burned the limit. I need to get this thing resets. I burned the limit on the other account, so I'm switching my account now. And it should reset now. Oh, I have 1 more minute. See, that's the thing, man. You're just waiting. I guess, how do I become most efficient? How do I become most efficient with my time in the day? Doing all these different things, you know? So, you know, I'm announcing, so we got the contract signed for Orlando, so now I gotta publish the posts, probably make some videos for them, those like, are you ready videos? And then, what would you guys think if I started I mean, this is my, you know, personal podcast. I guess I'm live streaming my personal thing, but maybe I gotta bring on some guests, you know? Maybe you gotta put it on there like, yo, if you're looking, you know, to drop your knowledge or whatever, come on over and give me, you know, some of what you got. Oh, without even doing anything, I've spent 10% of my next unlock. Crazy, dude. I'm just trying to get all these in progress ones that have been done and tested, like, merged. You know, the thing is content. That's the thing. I gotta make so much more content. Content is so important. વાલા તો વાલપનું છે વાનને પાડતું તાર મારી આંખે ઉજાગરા દીને રાજ ક્યાં રમી આવ્યા કાન રાત લડીમાં દીને રાજ ક્યાં રમી આવ્યા કાન રાત લડીમાં नागर नंदे जीना लाल नागर नंद जीना लाल रास रमंता वारी नतनी खवाणी काना जड़ी होय तो आल काना जड़ी होय तो आल रास रमंता वारी हो नथनी खोवाणी नागर नंद जीना लाल नागर नंद जीना लाल रास रमंता मारी नथणी खोवाणी काना जड़ी होय तो आल काना जड़ी होय तो आल रास रमंता मारी oh. Master merge PR Okay, so there you just saw one go away. I have to do them one at a time to make sure that it grabs all the code as it goes through these PRs. रास रमंता मारी नतणी कोवाणी ओ फागण फोरम तो आयो आयो रे आयो फागण फोरम तो आयो एना रंगे मालंग रंग आयो रे ओ फागण फोरम तो आयो. What we can do is look at our ads, see how they're doing, and what I want to do is I just want to remove. I don't know. Let's see. There's just so much to do in this space. So yesterday we sold something. Well, last 7 days we sold something with this box and jigger. I just want to see the specific campaign and like flyers sold. Right. That's the thing. I want to see. I show you a flyer sold. Are You Ready Real sold. Are You Ready Real LA sold. Flyer Austin sold. Early Bird Prapti Meta sold. Google 3D sold. Giganon Flyer sold. So all this Are You Ready? I mean, I guess not a lot of the budget is going towards these things. Because it's trying, I mean, of course, it's trying to optimize which one's going to get the highest impression and click-through rate. The thing is, I got to create more content. That's the thing. And it's got to be like something where I can just duplicate for every event. So this one's going to do 2 of these tickets at once, these 2 right here. And then I just got to do the sponsorship, and then we're looking pretty. If we go back to the home. Yeah, and then the businesses behind the scenes. Then if I like just analyze this, like in the last 30 days, where have we had the highest purchases? Prapti Mehta somehow highest. Boston Jigardan highest. Aishwarya Boston pretty good. But again, we are spending the money on ads. We just gotta keep pushing. My main thing is let's send out the email for the ROS points so people start like let's send out a campaign. I want to send everybody anyone who bought tickets to Ramore, Los Angeles. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. Anyone who bought tickets to Ramore, Los Angeles, we want to send them this ROS Points launch. There, let's send that because these are customers, you know. We also want to send, let's send all the giveaway people all their location aware emails. So wherever they signed up for the giveaway, they can see, you know, the tickets, whatever. So we send it to 177 people. I think we have more than 177. It's 204 entries. I don't know how that don't make a lot of sense. All these people have to open it. I mean, they bought tickets to this event. You know? Okay, anyway, so looks like, now that's done. Now good, man. We only have one thing. Now let me just finish the sponsorship management. So, pull latest master code, merge PR. Branches, update linear. So one more, and that's it. Apple Wallet tickets I'll do at a later time. So see, we're getting emails out. It should get more opens over time. So I've got 3 opens there. Yeah, you got all these people. I mean, you know. Get that one like weird med school, this Brumil Shah bounced. Put the wrong email. This sad. I guess time takes time, I guess, to deliver whatever it is. the cool thing is we get a lot of people joining these promotions because we have this thing sitting. We have this thing sitting right here, right? So if they go to the event, win 2 free Garber tickets, value, enter to win. Boom, they put it. The location's automatically, you know, sourced. So, yes, it is what it is right there. Let me just look at my ads and see how much I'm spending also on. I want to know how much I'm spending. Let's end this poll. I don't really need this poll. I just want to know how much I spend on the LA stuff. Los Angeles, right? Let's go maximum. Also for this organizer, I gotta increase. I'm giving him, just for giving us 2 of these, I'm giving him 1,000 limit. He signed that. I gotta just make him an account. So users, add user. Yeah, his name is Ankit Pandya. Anyways, we don't want to share that stuff, but so he's got an account. Let's put him in here now. Done. Now he's got, he's got an account set up, whatever. Now this has to go away and then we can just quickly test it. I just want to know how much money we spent. How much money did we spend so far? $76, okay. What are we spending right now per day? So $76 means they get 100 free. So we have 9 days left. So you have about 24 bucks. And over 9 days, we can give you about, we can increase it about $3 a day. Then what we'll do is we need this thing to go till 7 p.m. So we increase the budget here. Let's see if pushing a little bit more gets us down the right path. You can see we spent there money on the Rio map tour. So money is getting moving. If I just do last 7 days, we've been spending more money on that than the flyer. Actually, the whole budget is going there. Interesting. And last 14 days, yeah, you see, it says. And then yesterday, it just doesn't see it sees the flyer as a stale thing, So, which is fair, Okay, everything's updated. Let's go and look if this is also. Let's make sure we go to Ramilo. We have the shop. We've updated. Sponsors. Yeah, with the sponsor thing working. Do we have the email thing working, right? Campaigns. This has to get to 100% open. I mean, well, there you go. We just pushed there down to Florida, so it looks like they're clicking into Florida. Like, see how powerful of a tool this becomes? It's phenomenal. So all of these changes have now been gone up. Sponsorship, shop blast, meta ads, purchasing flow, consumer things. So where is the meta ads? We have to go to the organizer portal. We'll go to the paid marketing. Here you go, the meta ads. They have to have any of that, but yeah. Local ad, you can go through that, boom. And you can buy all these things, So, anyways, guys, thank you for joining the stream today. Appreciate you taking the time, energy, effort to join along on this excursion. Obviously, we got a lot of different things here accomplished. I didn't show you some of the I didn't show you the sound creation part or editing any of the vlogs, but what I'll do is do it after lunch now. I have to cook something good, and I also have to order stuff from Walmart Plus. Like, why I struggle to go in person. I've wasted hours upon hours shopping in person when you can just get it delivered to your door. So let me do that. So maybe I can get the groceries by today, if not tomorrow morning. And appreciate you guys tuning in every day. I know it's kind of a new thing. Every day we get more and more people hyped up. We get more and more people joining the stream. We get better every single day. We're improving every single day. We're deploying new features every single day. And so I think that's the punchline, just making incremental progress every single day and making motion towards delivering better and better services and producing more and more value out there in the economy. So that's what we got to do. Just got to stick with it. So thank you so much for joining. HP Maharaja signing out. Peace and love. Jai-ho. I will see you guys and girls tomorrow. I will come up with a better schedule, but for right now, it's going to be ad hoc. So stay tuned. Subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you're not wondering, when's this guy going to go live? The Maharaja stream. Do not miss out.